Lifeline gives youth, adults, and families the tools they need to solve their own problems and to become self-reliant. We carry out this mission by offering clinically strong and evidence-based programs that focus on positive youth development, child abuse prevention, housing and self-sufficiency, behavioral health, and human trafficking survivor services. Our purpose is to nurture resilient youth, cultivate strong families, and partner to solve community problems. Last year, we served over 5,000 individuals and families with intensive services and more than 30,000 with single contact services. We have 138 professional staff, 52% with master's degrees and clinical licenses, and 26 clinical interns. We have an annual budget of $11.9 million built on 30+ government contracts and 14% of revenue from individual and private institution and donors. Our impact has been huge. More than 93% of our youth development clients do not enter or do not re-enter the criminal justice system at follow-up. 92% of the graduates of our domestic violence batterers treatment program had no further arrest at follow-up. 80% of our former foster youth and LifeSpring transitional housing programs successfully graduated to independence. And 71% of Project Life's survivors became stably housed after leaving the life as a victim of human trafficking. This last year has been a year like no other. The work has continued as usual, and the world is upside down. With COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order, what I learned is that a large organization can turn on a dime. In 8 days, we converted 100% of our services to virtual and telehealth. And as an essential service provider, we did not miss a beat. We mobilized our staff's strong culture to help, and incredibly, morale increased. I learned that in the social justice crisis that emerged in 2020, that we can again mobilize our organization's participatory culture and staff's strong desire to make a difference, and build a bottoms-up plan to educate, celebrate, participate, advocate, and activate. I learned that our community and philanthropy is like no other in a crisis, and helped us raise over $500,000 to help the most vulnerable. And frankly, the most vulnerable were the greatest impact by both the pandemic and by the social justice crisis. And finally, what I learned is that it takes leadership, sustained attention, and listening to maintain a team and board and organization to sustain their effort past 6 months of a crisis. We are still in it, but I am so proud of North County Lifeline for the amazing responsive team that we continue to become. Thank you, Alliance Healthcare Foundation.